rise up. It's true. Come on and rise up. Rise up.
From Oracle Park in San Francisco, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
It's true. Come on and rise up. Rise up. Rise up. That's you. Come on and rise up. Put it in action. Go mad with it. Come on, lift it to the top. Yeah, rise up. That's you. Come on and come on.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill for the Giants, Matthew Boyd. He leads the entire league in wins, and every time he grabs the ball, you expect results.
Yeah, he's coming right after hitters, Boog, setting the tone from the jump and giving his team a real chance to stack up some W's.
He's not just a pitcher, he's a gamer. Shows up every fifth day ready to compete.
That's why every rotation wants a guy like him, just flat out reliable, just like you, partner. Wow, Boog. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
Ground ball to the right side, and foul ball. Boyd, in his 10th season, 35 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
He makes the grab, one up, one down. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jordan Westburg.
Boom, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Here's Juan Soto. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit, and that extends the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Gabriel Arias.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
Money keep on calling my line. I'm working. Shorty wasting my time. She urgent. You know what I
We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod in this one, Cam Schlittler. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots. Leading off, Anthony Volpe.
Tonight, the shortstop, number 12, Anthony Volpe.
And that skips in the dirt. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Soto has a beat on it. And there's one away. Here's the Giants lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Volpe.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And down on strikes. Now 2 away.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 21st of the year. The Giants score first. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's dangerous with the bat hands right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and put it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat.
Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Left field. Soto going after it. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And that's a double.
Those plays are challenging for outfielders because of the chase to the ball. You know you have to do everything perfect just to track it down. Sometimes even that's not enough to make the catch.
Runner at second, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. With a 5-5 baby. It's an early 1-0 lead. This West action on MLB The Show. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Wilmer Flores stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Gets a piece and stays alive. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. This one in the air right field. Alvarez sprinting after it.
Oh!
Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Good job to fight that one off. Up the middle. Arise. One out in the second.
Batting sixth, third baseman Jordan Westburg.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ah, 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Now it's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here at Giants catcher Adrian Del Castillo.
Del Castillo.
Del Castillo matched a homer in his last game. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it hits the base of the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball.
Man at second. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. In the air, right side. Way back there. And that is foul. In the dirt. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One out, the runner at second here in the second game of the series. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Line drive to short and caught. One left for San Francisco, but they lead it 1-0.
Rook be the home base, permanent tick with the women on my arm on automatic rotate. Something like a Rolex, doing what they project. Home workout, so I use them as a both.
The third inning, Luis Angel Acuna stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
A good fastball changeup combo has always been devastating for hitters, and that was a great example in that at bat. Changeup, fastball, changeup, and he goes down on just 3 pitches. And as a hitter, once you're down 0-2 in that spot, you have no idea what to sit on. You got a 50-50 chance when you guess. So I'm sure that changeup looked like a fastball almost the entire way to the plate.
Fouled off down the right side. The 0-2. Out to short. Over to low. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the
And here's a look at how he's
catcher,
using his pitches in
Ivan
this
Herrera.
one. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Ivan Herrera now at the plate.
Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one in there across the letters.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The throw into second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Batter tried to stretch that one into a double, but he wasn't about to let that happen. Nice job to get to the ball and fire that one into second just in time to get the out and end the inning.
San Francisco. Well, Siggy off to a nice start here in this game. He was getting shelled in recent appearances, but today keeping these hitters on their heels.
Yeah, it's a different tempo, and he's getting different results. This is the type of performance they've been waiting on.
This one smoked on its way out of here. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Passed it out of this ballpark.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Kim flashes the leather on the run and catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder,
that was an impressive run and catch out there, Chris. And StatCast tells us he covered well over 100 feet to make that grab.
Clearly, that was not an easy play. I mean, he took a great angle to the ball and just had enough closing speed in the tank after that long run to make the catch. It was a wild ride, but a lot of fun to watch.
Ground ball up the middle. Arias whips it to first. 3rd out. It's a run for the low blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
Feel the energy. Feel the energy.
Happening of late. Really been struggling.
I was born in the city. You know I'm gonna bring me down. Yeah. I was born in the city. Don't you feel it?
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's your 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. Low steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. He was a strikeout victim his first time. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 1, 2, 3 go to Diamondbacks. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I want to see you work. I want to see you work. Low key, get loud. Yeah, I want to see.
Bottom of the inning, and now it's the Giants DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. His 27th home run of the season, and they add on. It's Chris. He's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That's down and in. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Swings through that one for strike two. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Here's a high chopper. Arias tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No, that missed.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Been a bit shaky out there, though, so maybe he should try something else.
On the ground to the left. Toss to Alonso. That's the inning. Flexing that big-time power swing. It's now 3-0. We go to the top of the fifth. Wilmer Flores stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. One away here in the fifth.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Out to short, Volpe. In plenty of time to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And that is that. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks nothing. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cam Schlittler out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Ripped to right. And he makes the catch. The throw in. And he's out, trying to get back to first. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Miles Straw, the next Giant to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Two down, nobody on. And that drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Miguel Castro, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Topa also getting ready.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. Giants go down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. Acuna stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Luis Angel Acuna.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That misses.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. That's
He's
a
in there.
bunt single.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Maybe a little small
right
ball is
fielder,
exactly
Dylan
what the
Cruz.
doctor ordered to rev up this offense, and they've been pretty quiet all game, so maybe this wakes them up a bit and helps them get on the board. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-1. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with
Up
nobody
next
out.
for the Diamondbacks, catcher Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Struggling on the road this season. Better results at home. That misses.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Coming home. 1 run is in. Cruz around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and now they trail by 1.
Taking a bit of a chance swinging at that 3-0 pitch, but nobody is questioning it after multiple runs come home to score on the play. Now standing on second with the double and feeling really good about it.
Ball.
Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score and they tie it. It's It's an RBI single. It's 3-3.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with
Matthew Boyd won't go any further, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game. New arm out of the pen when we get back. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Brennan Bernardino.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Out to short. Volpe to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Swings through that one for strike one. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. Arias has it for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So they get three and draw even. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal.
As relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. This to third, Westberg. Whips it across. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! Second home run of the game, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
On the ground right side. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So 2 down. Here's Nolan Arenado, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Up the middle. They take the force out. That is the end of the Giants go deep. It's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 4-3 ball. This is NL West action on MLB The Show.
All I know is go.
mound, Justin Wilson. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
That missed. That's a ball.
That clips the corner.
I don't know how you
that's
take
out.
that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. A two-run homer, and they jump in front in the seventh. It's 5-4. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Second baseman, Hesung Kim. Swing and a foul straight back. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Wilson, in his 14th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ground ball right side. Low takes it to the bag. 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Ivan Herrera.
That one found hard the other way. Two runs across in the inning here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. And the inning is over. D-backs at a pair on the the homer. It's now a 5-4 ball game. This is in action on MLB The Show.
Baskets made in this tragic, ain't it? Recipe for disaster waiting. Your eggs in one basket breaking. That's why I got 2 clicks on the side like an Apple payment. I'm
living a life right now.
It's been a long while, I got it on pin, a living bankrolling, I'm my own penny. I've been on 10 and I the whole team and all of that way. You know it's on me, you know I got goals, you know what I see. Have all of that gold, a necklace around me. You say it's light work, my God, we gon' see. Just said I'm on 10, just count it on me. And I live that life, flow froze, that's ice. I've seen they
Activity in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Palencia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, went around. And that is strike 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
That one not close. And a full count now. Luis Arias on deck for San Francisco. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. That one almost got him. On the ground to first, Alonso steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Torey Lovullo is out of the dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Justin Topa done for the night, and he leaves. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Eric Sabrowski.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And here is Anthony Volpe.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Giants are down 1-2-3. Still down a run. It's 5-4. New arm for the Giants, Joe Jimenez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he'll get there with a double to lead off the 8th.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
First pitch fastball is in for a strike. Man at second. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop.
Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff.
In the air to left center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
2 down, nobody on. That big swing and a miss. Got him. Out number 3. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 4. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the 8th. Miles Straw getting ready to hit. In the left center, should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Ball to strike. Just missed. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So it's effectively a sacrifice bunt. The ground out to the right side moves the runner from second to third.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily intend to sacrifice an out like that, but still good situational hitting. They need to find a way to bring him in.
The next to hit takes outside. Line drive. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third into score. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. Our cutoff man didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Here's Stanton now. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit. And he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low. Ball.
The Diamondbacks trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next one is off the plate. And a count 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
And that one ripped into right. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Giants go to a pinch runner, Victor Robles. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Next one is off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground. And that's a base hit around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
That one in triple digits. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. A little bit low. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
3-2 now. Line drive. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss at a slider. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Miguel Castro appears to be getting loose. Soroka getting cranked up as well. That just misses ball 1.
That's a really good take.
The next
That's the
offering
ball.
misses, and it's 2-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that ends the inning. But they scored twice and even it up late through 8 full, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Brian Abreu.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias, 1 for 3.
That's the ball.
And another
That's the ball.
ball. That's out to center field. 1 down.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
That's the ball.
The D-backs trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one fouled off. Next one misses. Ball 2. And there's a ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Center fielder,
Miles Straw digs in now. 1 for 4 with a double. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. The Giants with the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Look out!
That hit him.
And it
Take
hit
your
him.
base.
up next for the Giants, left fielder, Hernandez.
Ball 1,
That's a
no
ball.
strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The Giants with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. Falling behind 2-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. That's inside.
That's inside. That's the ball.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jordan Alvarez break, critical at bat. throws away the first offering. So they're all loaded up. Hard ground ball for a base stop. One runs in. Throw into third. In there safely.
Huge moment for him and his team, Drew. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now
new pitcher on now, Miguel Castro. 25th appearance of the year for him. Swing and a foul out of play. Winning run at third, one down. Now a pitch out to defend against the squeeze, but nothing going on. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball two. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the base, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Now a catcher up to hit, Adrian Del Castillo. That one lifted to left, and that is the inning. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. They are deadlocked at 8 apiece. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jason Adams. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Pete Alonso stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Lots of pop at the plate, outfield playing back almost on the warning track, and fouled off. Man at second, and that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Tyrone Taylor.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
The 1-1. Yes. And he pops up the squeeze. And that's foul. The Diamondbacks with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of the 10th. Right back to him on the mound. To first, 2 in a row set down to start the 10th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the DH, Wilmer Flores. That one's in there. Strike one. Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the stroke.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. They're down the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging for the kill. The high heat, too much on that one. A run, a hit, and a man left. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the D-backs 9, San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's Nolan Arenado. Absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Pitch out, but no action. Not even close there. And the count is 2-0.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit?
Oh, that drilled him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Up next for the
1 out left for the Giants. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Trying to deliver as the hero. Into center. It's going to fall for a hit. Now the winning run is on base. In to score from third. And they've tied it again.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. And that's fouled off. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 9-9. Back here at Oracle Park, we're at extras here. Hesung Kim stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. That one missed.
Ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. This to center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Dylan Cruz.
Go-ahead run on base. Dylan Cruz stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam. And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Miles Straw now at the plate. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. In the air to left center. Acuna moving under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, left fielder Cluster Hernandez.
Just
Outside,
missed. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Hoeing, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. The winning run on second base.
No, that's
He
down.
hasn't wanted
Ball.
to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Oh, he can't hang on. Still finds a way to get off the throw, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here's Yordan Alvarez.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. And the 0-1. Ball one there. And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Comes a 2-2. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 1 out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swings through that. Runner edges away at second. Alonso. He takes it on his own, beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. Giants leave a couple, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, on to the 12th. Ivan Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's it for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And
No,
that's
that's
awfully
inside.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
That's inside. Ball.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here deep into extra innings.
Nope. Ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Towards first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still slings it to second, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get two. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least one.
To short, could be two. Arias has it for one. On the load. It's a double play. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 10 and the Giants 9. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Now it's the Giants catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And that makes it 30 stolen bases for him this season. The 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Really nice job behind the plate with the pressure on. Tying run at third, so he did a great job of not only completing the strikeout at first, but also making sure that that guy stays put 90 feet away. That doesn't go unnoticed.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And a count 1-2. The D-backs trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Fastball is outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. The Giants with the tying run at third and here in extra innings. And he walked him. And now the winning run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball.
That's the right idea there. Looking to get the ball in the air. You get in the air, have a sac fly opportunity, but you also avoid that game-ending double play.
Base hit! In to score from third. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Double play, and we have more free baseball on the way. So 1 run on 1 hit. No errors and a runner left. No end inside San Francisco. Last half of the 13th set to go. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Tied him up inside with that one.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Man at second. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a breaking ball misses outside. Bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Up next for the Giants,
should score at least one. Runner around third, and that'll pick off the base of the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Dugout, and he's going to make a move here. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Hoey.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress.
On the ground to third. A dive, he's got it. Play at the plate, not in time, he's safe. It's 13 apiece. No outs, runner at first. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Chance to swing, now an appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. Winning run on base at first, no outs. That one close, rule the ball. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Two down. Next offer misses down and away. Victor Robles waits to bat for the Giants. On its way! Ball game!
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.